Hey there, Deborah Moorhead here, and welcome to your Juicy Relationship Tips. The question that I got today is, why do men treat me like a wounded rabbit, pretend to love me, and they want sex immediately? Now, there's lots of questions in there, and I am going to answer the two main questions that I am hearing in that question, which is really, why do people treat me the way that they do? And then the second question is, how do I handle the issue of somebody who's wanting sex immediately? So why do people treat me this way? Basically, there are two reasons why people treat you the way they treat you. The first, they treat you that way because of you. And the second, they treat you that way because of them. Now, let me explain that. There's kind of a litmus test to be able to tell which one is which. If it's because of you, then what you're going to experience is that you are going to have several people in your life, or however many you have, a few different people in your life that you are experiencing treating you the same or similar ways. And that means that it's something about you, and I'll be talking more about that. Let me give you an example. I'll give you an example about me. So the boyfriends that I used to pick had to do with who I was picking, but then it also had to do with how they were with me and how I even almost trained them to be that way, all unconsciously. They treated me, because this was about me, they treated me as though I really didn't need them, and where I ended up kind of even almost taking care of them. I would pay for things and other things, and that was about me. But that was the type of men that I was picking and bringing into my life, and then kind of creating that scenario. I'll tell you in a moment about what you can do about that. So that is when it's about you. If you have several people that are treating you in the same or similar ways, it's telling you it's about you. If it's about them, then it's just probably one person in this particular situation and they treated you a particular way, but you don't experience that in other ways. Then that really is about them. It's just either about who they are as a person. It may just be about the place or the mood or whatever is going on with them in that moment. But that's my little litmus test for you to be able to evaluate, why are these people treating me this way? If it's more than one, it's probably about you. So what can you do about it? If you're finding that you're having several people treating you in a similar or same way, then what you want to do is you want to, you certainly can get some self-help books. I recommend that you get out and get to a coach, get to a therapist, somebody who can kind of see from outside to be able to really help you to know exactly what are the pieces about you that are attracting and bringing in that type of person in your life. That's basically what I recommend, because remember, our unconscious, we don't do it purposely, but our unconscious is going to attract the people into our life trying to kind of finish stuff that's from our past, and so we're going to keep attracting those type of people. But the problem is we attract them, and because of the type of person they are and because of our stuff, we're not able to quite get through it until you really get some insight into yourself and be able to do a better job of who you're picking and then even how you're acting and what you're doing. So that is my answer for why do I keep attracting this type of person in my life. The second question is, how do I handle when somebody's wanting sex immediately when we're dating? And so I'm going to generalize a little bit, and forgive me for that, but in general, men do want sex, though there are some amazing enlightened men out there who have done their own growth work, and it doesn't that they don't want sex, because the truth is we all want sex at some point in relationship, okay? So let's be real there. So if you want sex and you want it immediately and they want it immediately, then have sex. Just be clear about that. Now, there are some people out there that are going to pretend and say they love you and all that kind of stuff, and you just want to be aware of that and pay attention and not just trust that right away. And the way that you can handle that is that you need to start with yourself first. You need to look at, so what are my values? And more importantly, what are my desired results in my dating this person or dating anyone? If you are really looking for a real relationship, a potential of a long-term relationship, then you really do want to have boundaries and come up with what are the boundaries around how soon you are going to choose to have sex. Now, I have a lot more pieces on that about how to kind of evaluate and do that kind of stuff, and I'm not going to be able to go into that here, but you can think about your values, think about your desired results, and then set some boundaries, at least in your mind, so that you don't just jump in and have sex immediately. Because here's the problem: sex is fun and it's great, and sex kind of complicates things. And we know even physiologically, there's some hormones that are going on after we have sex that create a sense of connection. And so you just need to be aware of that. If you jump in and you have sex right away, it complicates it and it confuses it. And so you don't even know if this really is, the person that's the right person for you. So know your values, know what your desired results are, and then set some boundaries about that immediate sex piece so that you're not just jumping in right away. I hope this was helpful, and please share this with anyone. And then also, if you want more information, please go to my website, deborahmoorhead.com, and you can sign up for a complimentary discovery consult with me where we can look at some of the specific things going on for you in your relationships. Thank you, and I will see you next time.